Alright, welcome to the Karting Show. I'm Sam, sat here with Kireth. So this is just going to be your general quick little podcast about karting in general. So some big news going on currently is you've got the new track layout going in at Wilton Mill. What's your first experience with Wilton Mill, Kireth?
My first experience with Wilton Mill, so Club 100 for me, in the wet. Every time I go, it seems to be in mixed conditions. I think when I started going to Wilton Mill, they still had the bark around this last corner, and they didn't have the wall of Wilton. Loved the circuit, going up to Christmas and everything, and trying to brake as late as possible. I remember racing the Titan Motorsport people there.
Owen, Jack.
Just lapping me, to be honest, in the mixed conditions, and I'm just seeing them go past, like driving like this.
Yeah.
But the last corner, I've never been great at the boot. I know that, you full throttle all the way around. I've never been able. I always end up on the last bit, and I'm always in the wrong place. So it's been a real technical challenge for me that I enjoy, and I don't know if that's going to go away now with the. Yeah.
So with the boot now, essentially going to be the stiletto with the new heel put in.
Yeah.
So coming out of the boot, so you got the left into the pit entrance, then you got the double right. That's now going to continue around even further for a quick left-right chicane. So that's going to eliminate the big monster curb on the last corner. It's going to be interesting to see how that works, what they're going to do, how it's going to go with the rolling starts. Like, are they going to try and
cut around it?
Yeah, are they going to have to use the old circuit for that? I think it's going to really open up a new late lunge move. Wilton Mill's never really been a track for the last corner overtake.
Yeah.
Doesn't really
set up for Christmas, basically.
Yeah, it doesn't really lead into it. Last corner, last lap. You can't really do anything there. I think with the new layout, it could be really interesting to see. And they've started their work this week.
Yeah.
So that's got to be. I've heard it's going to be finished by the end of March.
Yeah, that's why I felt like super quick, and the diggers are on the ground.
Yeah, they're really digging it up. So,
but I think like you're way more experienced than I am. But like if someone decides to lunge you into the chicane, the guy behind is loving
He's
it.
rubbing his hands
because
together.
you are just going to be like doing so much time. So then the run down into turn 1, and then turn 2, and then up to Christmas, you might be fanning out up to like you see on the first lap. Like, So it could be. In hindsight, it could be a great move. I think, for me, it's like, are we really going to miss the wall of Wilton?
When you've been in it, you definitely won't miss it once you've been in it. And you're right there, talking about turn 1 and turn 2. With the last corner now being a slower corner, that's going to make turn 1 and turn 2 even more important to carry your speed up to Christmas.
Yeah.
So that's another interesting point.
Yeah, but I don't understand the dynamics as well as you, but I'm sure a lot of people having their carts damaged there.
Yeah.
So owner carters, fleet like.
Well, there was that race a few years ago in the British Championships where I think the guy in 22nd, 21st, he actually won the event.
Because he didn't break us.
No, because everyone from 1st to 20th all got track limit penalties.
Oh.
He was the only one who wasn't getting track limits, and he actually won the event.
Was that on the outside?
On the exit term of the last corner.
Yeah.
So it's going to eliminate stuff like that, but I think it's going to be a cool move. It's going to be nice to do. They're going to have a few teething problems with the rolling up lap, but they'll figure that out. Yeah. So on to the next point. What do you think are the current best tracks in the UK for karting?
I mean, there's one that comes to name immediately, which is Buckmore Park, and I don't know. You're like, there might be some people say Buckmore Park's overrated.
Yeah.
But for me, Buckmore Park, and I've never drove it obviously like pre-extension, but like, it's just there's something about Buckmore.
It's all the up and down, the flowing corners.
Yeah, in the UK, I mean, for me. Teesside. Again, you got that great sort of like, it feels like you're going somewhere, and you're racing there often like 24 hour.
Yeah, Teesside holds the British 24 every year.
So I've got great memories there. I don't really like PFI actually. I don't know what it is about PFI, but it feels like it's maybe for shifter karts or something, or a higher speed than the karts I'm going at. I really like Sandown Park. That's sort of my track.
That was my home track, my first ever track I went to.
Yeah, I just love Sandown, turn 1,
in
mixed conditions as well. I won the championship there last season in Super Champs.
Okay.
It's like great sort of like feeling to go there and like dominate in that class, what I've never ever done in karting before at all.
Okay.
I don't like Daytona Milton Keynes. No. Something about it just doesn't really. I just can't work it out. I haven't been enough.
It feels too indoor, even though it's outside.
Yeah.
It feels too indoor. The wall's right next to the track. It feels like an indoor track outdoors.
Yeah, I feel like if you're going to be outdoor, let's be outdoor.
Yeah.
That may as well be indoor. Rye House, I never used to like Rye House. Did some 12-hour races there, like unsurfaced.
Yeah.
I think I prefer Rye House now. I can sort of do pylon and smash it in, and so I think I've got. Let's get this up. So I've got Buckmore. I've got definitely Teesside, Sandown, probably Rye, and probably for me Wilton. I think.
Yeah.
So that's my 5. But
have you driven both layouts, Wilton?
Zulu as well, yeah.
Zulu's a great layout.
I think Ashby in the wet is like quite fun, like when you're coming in there. So yeah, Zulu's a bit more like rock and roll, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both good.
More on the edge.
Yeah, I think for me,
left and right.
For me, the characteristics of Wilton is turn 1, 2, 3. Like especially the way you run wide out of turn 2 just feels really fun and sort of really line up that overtake.
Yeah, just carrying that speed through there, you can really feel how fast the go-kart actually is.
But you've driven a lot more circuits than me, a lot higher standards. So I'm interested. I'm really interested to know what your top 5 is.
Okay, so first of all, let me know what you guys in the video, if you're watching this still, let me know what your personal top 5 tracks are. They don't have to just be UK, it can be anywhere. For me, so if we go my top 3 UK tracks, I'll go Shennington, my local, absolutely love it, suits me down to a T. Fast corners, where you need a lot of commitment, you need a lot of trust, you need not many brain cells. And that's what makes you fast around Shennington.
Commitment.
Pardon?
Commitment.
Yeah, commitment, a lot of commitment into it. You'll see a kind of pattern here going on. Second fastest, Fullbeck. Once again, I love Fullbeck. It's got that. Have you ever been Fullbeck?
I've been to PF5. I never went over to Fullbeck.
It's about 300 metres away from each other. It's complete polar opposites. It's an old track. There's moss everywhere. There's cracks in the track. There's very, very low grip. But that's once again a real fast track into heavy braking zones. I love those. Shennington, Fullbeck for me. And for a third track, personally, I love Larkle. Let's go Larkle up in Scotland, just on the outside of Edinburgh.
Yeah.
I've not driven the latest layout with the extension in the middle of the track and the extension at the start, but the original layout which I've raced on was fantastic. You got the long sweeping left-hander down to a long straight with a heavy double right with all the park there. Go back up the hill with another fast flat out right. It's got all the elevation.
Yeah.
It's got all the type of corners. It's a brilliant track. The facilities are getting better all the time. And then just to put it out there, as a non-UK track, I would go Castelletto, Three Lakes in Italy.
Yeah.
You see that
big events there.
Massive events. WSK go there, Euros go there, and that is a great massive. That's how karting should be. It's pretty much PFI.
Yeah.
If people know PFI, it's PFI out in Italy. Huge paddocks, huge They've got grandstands where you've got the shops and all that, and then above it, there's grandstands 4 or 5 stories high.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. It's a great list. I was thinking of stuff we've missed off, like Clay Pigeon.
Clay's a great track.
Rora is a favourite of a lot of people.
The worst thing about Rara is about 5 hours away from everybody. Unless you live up literally there, it's about 5 hours away from everyone.
I was thinking Lakeside's a really fun track.
I've never driven Lakeside.
Lakeside, you basically have a jump. Where you
really?
You sort of go down an elevation. But we're really blessed in this country. I think
we have so many great tracks in the UK.
Yeah. I'm interested though in the comments, US tracks, what the US tracks are like. So I've never been karting in the US.
Yeah, they do a lot of karting in the car parks, and I would absolutely love to do that. If you watch like the
out in Vegas,
the Vegas stuff, it's amazing. Yeah. It looks so fun to do.
Yeah, just amazing. Yeah, I've been to a few in the Canaries like Lanzarote, Gran Canaria. Which like health and safety is not on their priority there. So like, but yeah, it's like karting is so much fun. Like every track is a challenge, and I think especially new tracks where you're just learning it for the first time. There's a difference between a track that you know like the back of your hand and you're trying to eke out, do your perfect lap that you know you can do, and also a track that's brand new. You're just trying to, for the fun of it, work it out.
Try and figure it out as you go along.
So, yeah.
Cool. Right. Well, that's the first show we've done. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. If you've got any questions, this is the place to ask, because we can, with our experience, I've got a lot of owner driver, Kireth's got tons of rental driver, so between us we can help out. So if you've got any questions, let us know. Give us a like and a comment, and hopefully we'll see you for another one. Thank you.
See you.